Why, hello, and welcome back to our read aloud of James the Giant Peach. Hopefully you brought with you your stuffed animal friend to help you as we go. You will have time to pause and discuss what's happened with your friend as we go. So, for example, before I start, what has happened so far in the life of James and his companions? Pause the video and talk to your friend about what's happened and come back when you're ready. So welcome back. So hopefully you are ready to look at chapter 33. So remember, they just made it to the United States. They saw a skyscraper and they're trying to land that peach oh so gently. Now I asked you to make a prediction of whether or not they land safely. So hopefully you did that. So let's see if your prediction is correct. Far below them in the new city of New York, something like pandemonium was breaking out. A great round ball as big as a house had been sighted hovering high up in the sky over the very center of Manhattan, and the cry had gone up that it was an enormous bomb sent over by another country to blow the whole city to smithereens. Air raid sirens began wailing in every section. All radio and television programs were interrupted with announcements that the population must go into their cellars immediately. 1 million people walking in the streets on their way to work looked up to the sky and saw the monster hovering above them and started running for the nearest subway entrance to take cover. Generals grabbed hold of telephones and shouted orders to anyone they could think of. The mayor of New York called up the president of the United States down in Washington, D.C. to ask for help. And the president, who at the moment was having breakfast in his pajamas, quickly pushed away his half plate of sugar crisps and started pressing buttons right and left to summon his admirals and his generals. And all the way across the vast stretch of America and all the 50 states from Alaska to Florida, from Pennsylvania to Hawaii, the alarm was sounded and the word went out that the biggest bomb in history of the world was hovering over New York City. And at that moment, it might go off. Why do you think people thought it was a bomb they saw hovering over New York City? So here's a picture of what the people were saying. Go ahead and pause and talk to your stuffed animal friend. Why are people scared? Alright, so hopefully you made that conversation with your stuffed animal friend. Actually, we're also be rolling into chapter 34. So here we go. Come on, centipede, bite through the first string, James ordered. The centipede took one of the silk strings between his teeth and bit through it. And once again, but not with an angry cloud man dangling from the other string this time, the single seagull came away from the rest of the flock and went flying off on its own. By another, James ordered. The centipede bit through another string. Why aren't we sinking? We are sinking. No, we're not. Don't forget the peach is a lot lighter now than when we started out, James told them. It's lost an awful lot of juice when all those hailstones hit it at night. Cut away 2 more seagulls, centipede. That's better. Here we go. Now we're really sinking. Yes, this is perfect. Don't bite any more, centipede, or we'll sink too fast. Gently does it. Slowly, the great peach began losing height, and the buildings and streets down below became coming closer and closer. Do you think we'll all get our pictures in the papers when we get down? The ladybug asked. My goodness, I've forgotten to polish my boots, the centipede said. Everyone must help me polish my boots before we arrive. Oh, for heaven's sake, said the earthworm. Can't you ever stop thinking about... But he never got to finish that sentence. For suddenly, whoosh! And they all looked up and saw a huge 4-engine plane come shooting out of a nearby cloud and go whizzing past them not more than 20 feet over their heads. This was actually the regular early morning passenger plane coming into New York from Chicago, and as it went by, it sliced right through every single one of the silken strings, and immediately the seagulls broke away, and the enormous peach, having nothing to hold it up in the air any longer, went tumbling downwards to the earth like a lump of lead. "Help!" cried the centipede. "Save us!" cried Miss Spider. "We are lost!" cried Miss Ladybug. "This is the end!" cried the old green grasshopper. "James!" cried the earthworm. "Do something, James! Quickly, do something!" "I can't!" cried James. "I'm sorry. Goodbye. Shut your eyes, everybody. It won't be long now." And that is the end of chapter 34. What do you think is going to happen? Don't forget to finish that exit ticket I have on Google Classroom. But go ahead and make your prediction to your stuffed animal friend so you are ready to go. And I will see you back here to go over chapter 35 shortly.